Welcome back to live streaming. Hello, everybody. 1 minute early. Thank you, Bonnie. It feels so good to be back. Most of you know why I was gone. I needed a little time off, and for, I think, pretty good reason. But it's time to get back into it, back into the grind. It's been about 5 or 6 weeks. It's been 5 weeks since I've done a live stream, and it's been about almost 6 weeks since I've posted a video. So that's going to change now that I'm fully refreshed. All of my obligations are complete. That's no language. It meant nothing other than complete. And let's see who's here. We got Lyle. Yeah, boy. Jeffrey is here. We back. Welcome, everyone. Welcome back, Mike. Thank you, sir. Ivan is here from Germany. Bonnie, of course. Radios is here. Just seeing a bunch of cops get ready to kick in the door of the apartment. They're swatting. It's so stupid. Anyway, where is that? Just a typical Sunday. And are they? You mean swatting as in it's just fake? Like somebody calls in the fake crime and they go destroy somebody's house because some bozo called it in. Bonnie says we had a snowstorm here in Sweden last week. Woohoo! We did not. Got your camera out, oh radios. Get your camera out. Yeah, there you go. There's something to film. I got to bring stuff in. My loot from the... Oh, that's right. You had your swap meet. I want to hear how that went. Spring is slowly arriving here. Trees are starting to bud. Flowers are blooming. That's beautiful. And it's as green as it can get here in Florida. It has been sort of untraditionally or non-traditionally cool here as of late, which is good. This year has been a little cooler than any year that I can remember. So it's been great. Oh, looky, my sister is here. Everyone please say hello to Lori Orba. Hi, sweetie. That's my sister. She just left here. We were all sad. She lives in Indiana. And she got to see me, you know. Gordon is present. Yes, he is. Thank you, Gordon. Cecil's here. Hello, my friend. It's always good to see. Look at all these gorgeous faces. Well, let me say gorgeous avatars. Butch Magnum is here from Arcadia, California. Hello, Butch. Bonnie says, by the way, I might have lied on the comment I left on the community post. I'm trying to remember what you said, Bonnie. Come here. I want you to say hi to somebody really quick. Come here. Look who's here. You guys know Piper. Look. What does that say?
Lori.
That's Aunt Lori. You got to say hi to her.
Hi, Aunt Lori.
Piper misses you. We all miss you terribly. Bonnie? What was the comment? I don't remember. I could go back and look, but I don't remember. I know you commented. I'm just getting back into it. Smash that like button. Tell him to smash that like button like Jeffrey did. Ooh, you smashed it. Throw it up top. Hi, Piper. Look, everybody's saying hi, Piper. Canon EOS Rebel S. Radios, me and Barry were all on the FPP live stream last week, having withdrawals, waiting for each. I didn't know they had a live stream last week. I wouldn't have been here. Would I have been? Yeah, maybe I would have. Aunt Lori said, hi, Piper. Hi. There it is. Radio said, hi, Hyper. Hello, all. Happy Sunday. Hey, there's CJ. How are you, my friend? I bought a new camera last week. It's just that it's made out of Legos. Oh, okay. We'll call that a fib, because it actually is a camera, or should I say it's shaped like a camera. So we won't call it a full out lie. We'll just call it a fib, won't we? All right. Love you.
Love you.
Catch up on the
Bye, Aunt Lori.
Catch up on the outro.
Okay. Bye, Aunt Lori.
Bye, Piper. Cecil said hello, Piper. Elmo. Project. Just say hi, Cecil.
Hi.
All right, so let's get rolling. All right, now that all my hellos and goodbyes and things are all going, Aunt Lori said bye. So just to catch everybody up really quick, I have been out of the loop for about a month and a half. I haven't done any videos, like I said earlier. We haven't done any live streams. Live stream number 41 is today. Live stream number 40 was, I think, 5 weeks ago. And it pained me to have to skip that many weeks, but as you probably know from my community tab, my father passed away last month. I was very close to my dad, as I'm sure many of you are with your parents. He lived a nice long life. He passed away unexpectedly, but very peacefully. We all got to see him the day before, and it was almost how you would hope that it would happen. You never want it to happen, but he and I shared a first, middle, and last name. We have the same birthday, so we were very close. Exactly 22 years apart. Thank you, Lyle. But anyway, like I say, I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm just trying to explain why I have been gone. And my sister Lori was here visiting. We had a big celebration of life, and a lot of friends and family. I mean, my dad was great. He had a business furniture store for many, many years, and he had employees there from the 90s that came to pay their respects. So it was great. Everything was good, but now the dust has settled somewhat. Obviously, you never truly get over something like that, but with something sadly we all probably will have to go through at some point in our lives. But we're getting back into the swing of things, and I'm ready to start shooting film again. You know what, guys, I'm going to do really quick? He may be here, but I'm going to text. Let's see. I'm going to text Dave Knopp really quick, because I went to Indiana, and Dave Knopp, as you guys know as Knopp Top on YouTube, he drove to me from Ohio, and we kind of hung out. But I'm just going to remind him I'm streaming. I'm actually texting him live. All right, we'll see what happens. But he took a couple of photos of me. Here's one with the here I am with my Airy. I got it out here. That's in Indiana. So I want to tell you guys what I did while I was there. So I did go to Indiana. I brought the family there. We go every year, usually, to see my mother, see my sister Lori, and some extended family there. What I usually do is I overbring. So I bring way more stuff than I ever use. And we drive, so it's not always convenient to bring as much stuff as I do, so I'm always trying to pare things down, but it never seems to work. I always bring so much stuff that I end up not using it all. And I'm going to tell you what I brought. I brought my Aeroflex 16ST, which is right here. I don't even know why I have it out, but just to show you, I'm going to go through what I brought. I brought this gem here. Hey, there's Dave. Did you get my text? So I brought this gem here, and I'm going to show you, Katie! I'm going to show you a little video that Dave Knopp, a little short, if you didn't see it on his YouTube channel that he made when he and I were together. So you left your typewriters home. I did leave my typewriters at home. I was really excited about bringing this, and I was all ready to use it and drop the lens caps and everything. And I ended up shooting. Dave, I don't know if it was before. I think it was after you had already left. But I ended up shooting this. One roll of film with my Aeroflex. Vision 3 250D. It's older. It's an older roll of 250D. It is Vision 3, so it's the most current Vision stock. But I've had it a while, so I don't know how old it is. Hopefully we'll find out. It's loaded in here, ready to be processed. that's something hopefully I'll get done in the next week or so. So we'll maybe do a little video on that. But hey Barry, thanks for popping in. I was just explaining I took my Aeroflex to Indiana. We were gone for 10 days. I also took this, which is my absolute favorite SLR, as you guys may or may not know. I took my Nikon F3. I have an expired roll of Kodak Gold 100, a 24 exposure roll in it. And if I'm being totally honest, I think I probably took maybe 10 photographs. You see, you always think you're going to have time when you do things. You always think you're going to have plenty of time. I brought my cameras, I brought some film, I brought, you know, probably 2,000 feet of film. I was ready to shoot, and then, but family is there, and we want to go do things, and I hang out with my mom and my sister and my nieces and nephews, so you never find enough time to shoot everything you want to shoot. One camera I didn't bring up here, but I did bring to Indiana. I don't think I brought it up here. No. It's my Canon 514 XL. And it's here somewhere. You guys know what that looks like. I use it all the time. And with that camera, I shot these 2 rolls of film. Right there. That's got a sticker from Spectra. I got this online a long time ago. So what it is, it's Vision 3 200T and 100D Ektachrome, the new one. And this is a pretty new roll here. It was sent to me by Kodak when I did a bunch of testing for them. So I shot those 2 rolls of Super 8, 1 roll of 250D 16mm, and about 10 35mm photographs in the 10 days that I was gone. You just never have enough time. I did bring this as well. Which is my pocket carry. You guys know this camera, and I never fired 1 shot. My Olympus XA, great little 35mm cameras. But it's loaded up. What do I got in here right now? Oh, Delta 400. Good black and whites, but nothing. I got nothing. But I'm going to show you a couple things I picked up while I was there as well. Dave Knopp. So Dave and I really kind of wanted to meet up, and he's not that far. He's a couple hours away from where I was staying at my mom's. And so we worked it out. It was super, super windy. It was kind of cold. And he just, hey, how are you? I'm so sorry. I cannot pronounce your name, but I do see, hey, Mike, and all the waves. By the way, you have now officially streamed for 50 hours when all live streams are added on top of each other. Thank you, Bonnie. Somebody, was that you? Somebody posted that, and I was like, somebody posted 49,000 hours or something. Was that you? And I think they meant 49 hours. Got some non-film things, but I got 2 16mm films with the Elmo projector. Awesome. One of them is about choking. My feet are retired for the day. Yeah, I love walking around stuff like that. So I don't know where I was at, but I was talking about Dave popping by. So he doesn't live that far, so he made the trek over and just actually came to my mom's house, my mother and stepfather, and we just hung out. We hung out for a good solid probably 3-4 hours, and he happened to snap a photo, which is kind of cool. He has a Polaroid. He brought a Polaroid camera with him. I can't remember which one it was. Was it the, Dave, maybe help me out. Was the something or other. The button. It was the button. That's right. He brought the button and put some new Polaroid film in it. You know, that's like $100 for 8 photos. And he used the round. It's framed in round. And here is me and Magic Dave Knopp. Boom. In all of our Polaroidian glory. That's us hanging out in the driveway at my mom and stepfather's house. And he came in for a bit. We hung out in my stepdad has sort of a little man cave room, and we chilled, and we went over some cameras. He brought some really cool cameras, by the way. Some cool digital cameras that we messed around with. And most importantly, I don't know how I even forgot. Polaroid one-step button. That's right. Shot round frame with custom. Oh, the custom fisheye mount. That's right. So guys, that's the fisheye. He did a little video. You guys should check it out, where he sort of mounted, using glue and whatnot, and just mounted a fisheye lens to the front of his little Polaroid, the button. It came up with this. What a great idea. But one of his videos, not film related, but sometimes you got to take a little break, you know. And he did the coolest little contraptions, and he brought both of them, little scooters. We'll call them. What do you call them? Ammo box scooters. I don't have a photo of them, I don't think, but he made scooters out of their little electric, you know, the electric like razor scooters. Cut them all down and everything. Might be able to, but he has a video that he posted a while back of him actually making one of the scooters. Let me see. Oh wait. Oh. Check this out. And it's battery operated. I just have it on my phone. But look at that thing. These things. I gotta turn the brightness up. These things were so much fun. It was, like I say, it was cold and it was windy, so it was, you know, it was hard to. We rode them up and down the driveway. My mom has kind of a, look at this. Might be too bright now. Look at that scooter. Hey Ken, how are you? Thank you for welcoming. Look at this little scooter. He's coming. Boom. That runs on a just a little battery, a drill battery. These things are amazing. So we had two of them, and we kind of scooted all around the driveway. He shrunk them. He shrunk the part you stand on. Put an ammo box on it, rewired it, put the DeWalt battery inside the ammo box. That's your seat. You close it. He shrunk the handlebars all the way down, kind of squeezed them in, and there it is. Put a little foot peg. Well, I think the pegs are still the same. Jeffrey says, cool. Nasser, hey, how are you? Thank you for popping in. Yeah, that was me. And then when talking about the math, it's different. Oh, it's different. The math. Okay, I got you. It confused me at first, Bonnie. I'm like, I know I have not streamed for 50,000 hours. I got a Technics XL turntable, Admiral turntable. Wow. I need to get a good turntable. Ken in Wisconsin is here. I saw that mint filter set for my SX70. I'd like to have I have an SX70. I've honestly never even tried it. See it right there? But the film is so expensive now. XLR mic, yes. That's cool. I want one. I know now I gotta try to build one. My stepdad was there. He's 80, almost 84 years old. He was having a ball watching that thing. He's really into welding up, you know, metal and making cool lawn art and things like that. So he loves stuff like that, and he was just going crazy over them. I got a Canon Cinezoom 512 over your absence. It's now my favorite regular 8 camera. Can't go wrong with Canon. So let me show you this little short that. Let me show you this little short that Dave.
I recently had
really
a chance
quick.
to hang out with Filmboy24.
I hope the volume works, or I hope the audio works. It's not coming through on my end, and I don't know if it's because I don't know why. But this is a cool little thing. I brought my Airflex, like I say. Dave was checking it out in the little room. But here's that video.
I recently had a chance to hang out with Filmboy24, and he was showing me his film camera. This is an Airflex 16mm film camera. I don't know much about it, but I know it's got this cool hand grip. Wraps around your thumb, fits super
It's just a
ergonomic
short,
and feels
about
amazing.
32 seconds long.
It's got a crystal sync motor, and this is the best part. This turret lens system, look at these little flanges. These flanges allow you to adjust focus with one hand. You can see with just 2 fingers, you can go the full range of that focal range. All the way down and all the way back up. With one hand, handheld. How cool is that? Why is this not on
Oh,
my
cool.
record?
Thank you, CJ.
This is the kind of
I
stuff
can't
that
hear
think
it
so amazing
on my
about these
end.
old film cameras.
There it is. Fun little video. I really enjoyed that. And like I was saying, I did take my. I shot 1 roll of film. I'm just gonna warn you guys about this roll. The 250D. I shot it. Most of it anyway, maybe not all, but I can't remember exactly. But I shot most of it from the passenger seat of a golf cart out by my sister's property. Yeah, they're awesome, Lyle. Those little focus tabs. In fact, until Dave was really talking about them, I of course always used them. It never really registered with me just how easy they are to work. Okay, good. Thanks, Nasser. So yeah, I was shooting that off of the back or the side of a golf cart, and let me show you. This is my oldest daughter, Katerina, sitting on said golf cart, and we're out on. This is farm country out where we were in Indiana, and we took that golf cart. I jumped out of my seat to take a quick picture across that terrain right there, and it's just so I can't wait to see just how bumpy my 16 mil footage is, because there was you know, like old barn and cool you know, just stuff out there that I was trying to film. But just a heads up to those of you that are here, this roll is probably going to be a bumpy ride. And quite honestly, I don't remember exactly everything that I shot with these 2 rolls, but we will find out. One last thing about Dave's, and I'm so glad Dave and I got to hang out. It was a lot of fun, and I want to do it again. Hey, Russell, thanks for popping in. We have an H16 Rex 3 for $4.99 for sale here in Sweden right now. That's a good deal, Bonnie. They're hard to find at that price. I got my Rex 1. You guys see it right over my left shoulder, or be on your right. I bought that for about $250 in mint condition, but I've had it a long time. So Dave had this little camera. It was a little like I don't remember. It was like Fisher Price or something. It was a kid's camera. VTech, I think it was. But it had some really cool features. So we took a couple of pictures of Piper. And then you can print them. Remember how, I don't know, the little video game system, you used to be able to have the little printer on it? Well, this camera had a printer. And look at the little photo of Piper. You put her in a spacesuit there, and then they're like comics or something. And he had a good point. This would be a great little camera for. You guys see those? The other way. A great little camera for like storyboarding, because they're almost like sketches, which is really cool. And I'm still looking out for one. It's not the PXL 2000, although those are really cool too. And I really want one. You can, Katie, we get motion sick watching it. Let me tell you, there's nobody in this chat that gets motion sick easier than me. So I am a little bit concerned myself. IOM is here, getting here late, but welcome back. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. What else did I want to talk about? I don't know. I kind of just want to catch up with everybody. You're right, Katie. I'm hoping for the best with that roll of film. The Super 8 probably shouldn't be that bad, because anybody that shoots film, which I know a lot of people do, we all know that the days of grabbing, you grab your camera now, okay? Here's what you do. You see something you want to video real quick, and I say video. You see something you want to video real quick, you grab your phone and you video. Because everybody's in a hurry now. Everything's got to be done now. So I'm on vacation and I want to film something real quick. So I pick up an Aeroflex or I pick up my Canon, and it's you don't film real quick. There's always a process when it comes to filming. It's not autofocus. Most film cameras are not autofocus. It's not auto exposure for the most part if you want to do it right, especially people like me that use older stocks. You want to kind of meter for it and manually expose it if you can. Especially, again, for people that develop and scan their own film. I do everything as a negative, so you kind of want to overexpose it a skosh. So I'm hoping for the best with my Super 8 that I shot. I will say I did auto expose everything in my 514 XL because it does a pretty darn good job at auto exposing. Probably should have overexposed this Ektachrome a little bit. I didn't. Luckily, I think I shot all of this outdoors. Actually, I think most all of this is outside. So with the bright sun, it helps a ton when it comes to your exposure, especially when you're on auto exposure. And look at that, I got hair sticking up in the back. Yeah, I was scheduled for a haircut. You guys are making fun of me. I was scheduled for a haircut on March 12th, and my dad passed away on March 12th. So I hadn't gotten I'm way overdue to get my hair chopped off. We also have an R16 with a battery. That's a pretty good deal too, Bonnie. R16s are a little cheaper usually than Bolexes, but if it comes with a battery and a charger and it's a good battery, then that's a pretty good deal, Lyle. Damn right. I also have bought a roll of 16mm Ektachrome 100D for my H16. Overexpose it by a stop, Bonnie. I have a couple rolls, and I think it's the 7285, the old 100D, which honestly I think comes out a little bit better than the 7294. I tried to film the eclipse. You know, I was doing some email back and forths with a guy that was going to film the eclipse with his Bolex. And he had a nice big, he bought the, I don't remember the name of the filter, for the camera. Nice big lens. He was using his Bolex non-reflex. So I was trying to help him out a little bit with some pointers on the parallax finder and things like that. And I told him to keep me posted on just how well it did or didn't come out. And I may ask him if it came out well. Maybe it's something that he wouldn't mind if we shared with the group. Kind of would be fun. I can't remember what he shot it on. I want to say 50D he was using for the eclipse. Analog makes you slow down. We need it at times. Putting your digital camera into manual mode makes you slow down, and you are absolutely right. People just don't understand that. We get it because you really have to take your time when it comes to exposing film. Shooting, it's one thing when you're shooting 35mm film, still film. You still have to take a lot more time than if you're just clicking off photos on your iPhone or even just the classic digital camera, although I don't think many people use those anymore, but you do have to take your time. These are a little more carefree. A lot of them have aperture priority or shutter priority modes. So, it can be semi-automatic. Some of my Canon AE1 programs, and this one a little bit easier. But it does make you think twice about every single shot. So you really only have 12, 24, or 36 shots at it before you got to, roll up another roll here of film in it. So the same applies to movie film. You're not just turning your iPhone on and videoing something and it comes out beautiful, because we all know that filming on your 4K iPhone, it does come out pretty darn good and sharp. But if you want that look from film, you better take your time. Johnny Gators filmed the eclipse. Well, we want to see it, my friend. Whenever you're ready, and if you are happy with it, I'd love to see it. I'm shooting a short doc partially with Ektachrome 100D in the next couple of weeks. Haven't shot anything with the stock yet. Any advice? Overexpose it just by a stop. That would be my best advice. Are you doing Super 8, Matt, or 16 millimeter? And I just missed it, but Mike is here. I'm finishing up helping a friend building a deck. To build a deck. Mike, thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Alyssa Bolsey wants any Eclipse footage shot with a Bolex for a project she's working on. That's I might get with this guy then and find out. Also, I don't know what Matthew shot his on. I'm guessing probably Super 8, Matthew, right? Alyssa Bolsey, that's the granddaughter of the Bolex inventor, right, Mike? I'm thinking. I used Fomapan 100. I'd like to see how that came out. That's one of my favorite film stocks ever. I took some photos here. We had 90% coverage. It was just fun to be out and see the color change. That would be awesome, Jeffrey. Where my family was, where I was, they were pretty much pitch black. It went about 100% right there in East Central Indiana. Shooting film changes the way you shoot digital. You're absolutely right, Russell. Those 10 megapixel digicams are coming back now. Yeah, I've noticed that. I've noticed a lot of young people are now picking up the little digital cameras. Super 8, okay. ADHD. You and me both. Super 8, okay. Awesome. I'm dying to see how it comes out. Bonnie said, I just remembered that Movie Stuff went bankrupt just after the last stream. Yeah, I forgot to write that on here. I thought maybe we would touch on that a little bit. It's a little bit of a touchy and sore subject. But Bonnie, you're absolutely, you're almost right. Movie Stuff actually did not go bankrupt. Movie Stuff went out of business. Roger, the owner of Movie Stuff LLC, is filing personal bankruptcy. I gotta say, it's a very touchy subject because I've been using Movie Stuff equipment for several years now. And if you're not familiar, Movie Stuff was a company that was around for about almost 25 years, and they produced cine film scanners all the way up to their final product, which was the RetroScan Universal Mark II 4K unit, which I paid for in March of 2022, and I did finally receive my unit in, I think, January or February of 2024. Shortly thereafter, they were closed. And there were quite a few people that never saw their products that were ordered. Anyway, so it's a touchy subject. I got along just fine with the owner, Roger. There are understandably a lot of people that are absolutely furious with him. I've had millions of conversations on the phone with him, and I've had nothing but good luck with the equipment that I got from him. So he's always been relatively quick to respond. I do worry about the future of the 3 Movie Stuff machines. Actually, I own 4 Movie Stuff machines for parts and whatnot. So we'll see how that works out. What I have works for now. I don't know. I may have to get into something else later. I love film because you don't know how it would look. I like that thrill, Nasser. I'm with you. Just the thrill of not knowing until you know. Yes. The Alyssa Bolsey. Yes. And FOMA released a new 16mm film. Yes, they did. I really need to start experimenting a little bit with other film stocks. We have what we have here. We have Kodak mainly. And I enjoy using Kodak stocks, and I enjoy using other company stocks that are expired, but I want to get some fresh stock. What is it? ADOX and FOMA. I want to get some of the other stocks. Sue made Beyond the Bolex documentary. I still haven't seen that, Mike, but I really want to. I don't exactly know what I'm doing, so my Eclipse movie isn't the greatest, but I'm happy something came out uploading to YouTube now. You know what? It doesn't matter. As long as you had fun doing it and we can see it, we're happy. The biggest thing is buying CCD sensor digicams. They are the alternative to expensive film. Yes. You know, I had you guys remember the Panasonic DVX when they first came out, the DVX 100. I shot 2 or 3, my partner and I shot 2 or 3 short films on that, and we loved them. We love those. They're little sensor cameras, tape cameras though. They're not digital. They were mini DV, but they shot at 24p. So they emulated that film look, and they were fun. We have so many students shooting with 90s video now. There are a lot of recent music video and fashion films using that format. Oh, 90s. Thought it was a format. 90s, yes. Yes, that's like in now. What's that popular Sony camera that shot all of the skateboard videos back in the 90s that people are really eating up now? The Sony something digital cam. I saw it. Would you know if hi Robert, would you know if the company that makes the scanners assets or company are available for purchase? No, that Robert, I assume you're talking about movie stuff. They are not. There's nothing available for purchase at all from them. Not replacement parts, not partially built scanners, not fully built scanners. As far as I know, there is nothing available for purchase from that company at all right now. We're all kind of just waiting it out to see how the bankruptcies go. I know he's filing personal bankruptcy. I don't really want to talk too much about it because it's not my business. I did receive what I paid for, so I'm not overly involved. But I know he's filing personal bankruptcy, and I know, as far as he has mentioned, he did this publicly, mentioned it, or I wouldn't be talking about it, said that he will probably be filing, the company movie stuff will also probably be filing bankruptcy as well. Hey, Remjet, good to see you back, Mike. Hope all is well. Everything is good now, Remjet. Thank you very much, and thanks for popping in. Sony VX1000, we have one at the uni with an underwater housing. I think you are exactly dead on, Russell. The underwater housing, no less. That's probably pretty awesome. Butch says, have you had a problem with the airport x-ray and film fogging? I hadn't traveled with film for a while, and I shot a roll of Ektar 100, which is probably the best still film that Kodak has ever come out with. In a 127 camera that I picked up, results were terrible. No, I haven't personally had an issue with Ektar or with the x-ray machines, but there's a caveat. I don't go through those machines very often. And in fact, I'm not positive that I have ever taken film through one. I can't say ever, because I've flown many times in the past, but I don't remember taking it through. Now, I have shipped film before, and I did ship some x-ray film, or is that what it is? Oh, I'm losing it. Infrared film to a customer in Australia a long time ago, and he bought quite a bit of it from me. I had a surplus of it, and he said it was all fogged up. So maybe, from what I gather and just from what I've read, the lower the ISO rating, the safer you are. I don't know if how much truth there is to that. Cleaning up the Elmo. I did actually clean up my Elmo projector a little bit. You guys remember a last live stream I was talking about it scratching film, and I cleaned it up quite a bit. You know, popped it open, cleaned the gate real good, and I ran some film through it for a customer. I ran mine through first, but I had some sound film for a customer. And it came out fine. There was no scratches at all. So hopefully I got it. There probably was something stuck in the gate like Christian was talking about. So hopefully that did the trick. I'm hoping. I'd forgotten to ask for a hand check on my film. Backing paper numbers. You know, it sounds an awful lot like that's probably what happened. Do they? I'm assuming it was older film, right? Do they still make that in 127 format? Maybe they do, but do they still make 127 format film? I like that format. It's an interesting width film. 29 watching and only 15 likes? How is that possible? Take a second, people. Smash the like button. Thank you, Jeffrey. I think the paper backing numbers issue is due to expire. Yeah, that was what I was wondering, Mike. Because I've had that issue before. You guys remember those photos I showed last week of the really old film, and you could see the numbers in it. So now I'm kind of wondering, and C41 color film, this didn't hold up well over the years. Gotta head to work. See y'all. Thank you, CJ, for popping in. Have a great night. I also remembered that I bought an Elmo Sound Super 8 projector. What model did you get, Bonnie? I have an Elmo Sound Super 8 projector that I use regularly. It's the ST-180 something. ST-180. Well, it's the ST-180. I am still waiting for FPP to get their Super 8 film develop and scan to be back in stock. Oh, are they out of stock? They sell a lot of stuff. I just got some C41 chemicals from them, the powder chemicals. I'll tell you what, they go through a lot of stuff there, a lot of things. I think they just got their cartridge, their 16 millimeter 50-foot loads back in stock. You hit the like button, yay for me. No, yay for me. Thank you, Mike. 2023 isn't expired very long. X-ray must have messed with it. Oh, did he respond? I missed it. Where did you put it? I've forgotten to ask for hand check. Wait. Did he say 2023? Oh, expired 2023. Ektar 100 for B&H. Oh. That's crazy. And it's 100 speed, so it's pretty slow film. That's terrible. You might ask B&H about that. I don't know. See if anybody else has had the same issue with that batch, maybe. I pushed the lamp button and it depressed in. Oops. That's not good. It depressed in the lamp button. Did it stay stuck in or something? I think Elmo 1000 SM, but I'm not 100% sure. There is an Elmo at 1000, I believe, or is it the 1200? There's a 1200, which is like the granddaddy of them all. There's the 600 and the 1200. I've never heard of the 1000, but that could just be me. I plan to get some more from FPP. Now the lamp button is stuck. Well, you should be at the old projectors are pretty easy to work on. Is that what you were talking about? It was a projector, right? Right, radios? Yeah. You should be able to take the panel off and reseat that button. You have to unplug it for now. Barry said, I just got my 16mm double X back from FPP. Turned out great. Wow, that's awesome, Barry. Are you going to post it anywhere? I'd like to see it. Elmo K100 SM. Just checked. K100 SM. That's interesting. I got to look that up because I've never heard of it. Of course, there's a lot of projectors I've never heard of. I got to run. Hey, go finish that deck, Mike. Thank you for popping in. I really appreciate it. Your camera's safe and sound. It's on the agenda for this month or next, I promise. I do want to get it back to you. I don't like keeping people's things for this long. Jeffrey said, I told myself not to buy any more cameras this spring and summer. I was good for 4 weeks. Became weak and caved. What'd you get? Also bought some new rubber belts for it. You know, I bought something. I hope I didn't outbid anybody. I always worry now when I buy on eBay because I have so many friends from this channel. But I bought something that I hope I didn't outbid somebody. Let me move this. I want to show you guys. And I honestly have done nothing with it yet. Let me show you what I bought. Anybody know what that is? I'll tell you. It's a Super 8 sound recorder. And it takes Super 8 mag stock. Remember the old Super 8 mag stock that has, I got allergies by the way, sorry. It's got the perforations and everything. Yeah, Russell, I like it, and it works. It did come with a roll of mag stock, thankfully, because I don't know how hard it is to find. So look at that. Just reel to reel. These are 200-foot reels. But let me turn it on. There was some recording on it. It sounded like an old, like somebody was filming a educational video or something. Film. But let me see if you guys can hear this. It does have the classic, as you adjust the volume, you get the... Well, that sounds like thunder. Here, let me rewind it for a second, because I know that there is some chit-chat on it. Now, I haven't listened to the whole thing, so I don't know what we're getting. I think this is an old cartoon that just went away. Point being, it actually works, which is pretty exciting. Can you guys hear that? It's going in and out. I think the
Staten Island Ferry. It's not the Love Boat, but it's very much New York, which with New York. Apples of neighborhoods, each with its own distinctive style and character. Each Monday, beginning March 8th, I'll be popping up in these various neighborhoods to show you why each is special and unique.
Isn't that cool?
Of course, by its people. Staten Island is one of the neighborhoods you will be visiting with me. Did you know that there are farms there, right in the heart of the big...
That's it. So it has 24 and 18 frames per second. See right there? You switch it. Ugh. I don't want to break it, but yeah, switch it and then...
Each Monday, beginning March 8th, on Victor's on the Sea.
That's 18. Now we're at 24. So this, I hope, like I say, I hope I didn't outbid somebody. This is a Sony. This is Sony. What's the model number on this? I'll tell you guys. Super 8 sound recorder, tape recorder, TC800B. TC-800B. Paid, I don't remember, but it was like came out to like 120 bucks US or something like that. Whoa, that looks amazing. I know, it's fun. Yeah, it's from Halloween and you're in Neutral Zone Studios. Wait, Barry, that's the was that the Star Trek Studios? Is that Neutral Zone? Maybe I'm missing. I want to see that footage if it's totally up to you, of course. I love anything Halloween, by the way. Okay, nice. Looking forward to a video about the UMIC C16. It's coming. I can promise you that. New rubber belts. I'm trying to see what I missed here. How much did you pay? You can get spray for electronics to stop. Is that the kind of like WD-40, but it's made for, is it contact cleaner, Jeffrey? Because if that will help, I have some. A nice New York accent. I think it was a, almost sound more Hispanic, but I don't know. Russell says, I have an Akai one, a bit like it. I've recently used it in a prop for a music video. I want to see if I can get a new roll of this, and I didn't show you guys, but it's the film. It's like the film, but it has has the Super 8 I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but it has the sprocket holes in it. That's so you could sync it on those little Super 8 gang, you know, the gang sinks, the little sync blocks. You would sync it to your, video or your film, your moving pictures. Come on now. I'm really dying to try this. I want to try shooting some. I like shooting sync sound footage with any camera, because I think I'm a believer that you can sync anything. But this would be fun to try. I love that crispy sounds of cassette. Didn't Pro 8 start out by making Super 8 sound? Yes. Well, they did. They had. I still have the brochure somewhere. I should try to find that. They laid out all their equipment and call it the Pro Studio. This is a brochure from the 90s. I know they've been around since the 70s, but I got my brochure like 90 or 91, and that recorder, their recorder, was in there. It is Star Trek. Okay, I thought you and I were talking about that, or you showed me something from that. So, yes, it's up to you. But if you ever feel like sharing, I'd love to see it. Contact cleaner. Okay, so I have some of that, but I don't know where to spray it. You just spray all of the board? Got to get a butter knife and the button or the bulb. Yeah, get it unstuck. Whoa, that's nuts. I thought it would be just standard 1/4 inch. I don't know if you can. Maybe you can also just use 1/4 inch tape in here, which would be kind of cool. But I don't know. I might try it. I think I actually might have some old 1/4 inch tape. What you drinking? Coffee update. I myself finally got the milk and sugar monkey off my back. I'm evolving. This is just Dunkin' Donuts coffee. My wife and I just ordered some Black Rifle coffee. The Black Rifle that supports the vets, the military. I just ordered today. She likes really dark. I like medium. And I just ordered some from their website today. And then I have a whole bunch of Keurig, like a big mix of all the flavored, s'mores and all that kind too. That's kind of fun experimenting with. My go-to is always the Dunkin' medium. Spray where the volume control, but only a bit. So literally just spray like behind the button a little bit, or do I need to take the bottom off and I use that spray a lot. I spray cameras with it. I spray the battery contacts. So I know that it dries really quick and it's really not going to hurt anything. But do you think it would be best suited to just spray behind the button or try to take the cover off? I'm a little hesitant to do that. I don't want pieces flying around. Also, clean the heads with a Q-tip and isopropyl. Good idea. I'll send it. May be compressed. That's okay. I still want to see it, Barry. If 1/4 inch works, then you could order new tape from Germany. Okay. But I think you can get 1/4 inch tape pretty much anywhere now. Yeah. Okay, good. Thank you, Jeffrey. I'm going to try that. Katie says, my mom and sister really enjoyed watching the films you scanned for me. They were amazed how clear all of it is. I am so glad to hear that, Katie. If you guys don't know, Katie sent me a whole bunch of family films to scan for her. And I'm very happy to see that they are enjoying them. It was fun. Yeah, spray behind the button and rotated the button. Okay, so is it just the connection that's just dried out in there probably or something? It must be, I guess my guess. I don't know. Or kind of getting corroded a little. So I'm very excited about this. If I can find a manual for it, that would be even better. If you guys happen to come across a manual for the Sony tape quarter, I'm going to unplug it. For the Sony tape quarter, can you guys see that? It's the Sony tape quarter TC-800B. Then you let me know. Super 8 sound recorder. I just think it's fascinating. Again, when and after I got it, I said to myself, why did I get that? What am I even going to do? But that's what I do. I love Super 8. I love this kind of stuff. I love film. You guys know that. I'm going to show you a couple things I got really quick. We got a lot of laps too. That's good to hear, Katie. If it's left in one position, it kind of dries. Okay, it dries in that spot and it gets quirky. A pinch roller has turned into a sticky mess that needs to be replaced. Oh, on your projector. Well, you are the old radios guy. You know how to do all that stuff, not me. So I bought this, and yeah, I know this isn't film, but I always wanted one of these. I got big trees in the backyard, and we've been having a lot of coyotes and different things lately. We went to Goodwill in Indiana, a couple Goodwills. I love thrift stores because that's where you find the deals. But you know these little trail cameras. This is made by Tasco, and it's a little one. It's not one of the big bulky ones. That you just get the you put the little SD card in there. This just opens, runs on AA batteries. Open it up, put your card in there. There's all your controls, your on and off and all that. And then I want to fasten it to the tree in the backyard, and because it's got the infrared, and I want to see what kind of critters are in my yard. We see everything back there. I live in a city, by the way. The houses, there's good space in between our houses, but my house is covered in trees, so we get everything. We get raccoons, opossums, squirrels and snakes and hawks and coyotes, and we get all kinds of stuff. Armadillos. I just thought it'd be kind of fun. They sell on eBay brand new and on Amazon for about $35. I got mine for $15.99, and it is like brand new, and I tested it a little bit when we were there, and everything seemed to work fine, so I picked it up. And it came with brand new batteries in it too. Thought it was a body cam. Could be. Can you imagine what you're gonna do? There it is. Now talk smack. You could, I guess you could make it a body cam. Maybe not overly efficient, but there is a manual online. I will email. Oh, thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you. Elmo needs new rubber rollers, so get on it. So I also bought, you guys will call me crazy, maybe, but I love these little cameras. There's something about, and by the way, it was $2.99. 2 reasons why I bought this camera. Okay, 3 reasons. This is just a little 110 camera, and I'm doing a whole bunch of 110 film, develop and scan for a lady right now, so it kind of got me back into it. But I have several of these old school 110 cameras, and they're just so easy to use. The thumb, click, click. But 2 reasons why I paid $3 for this camera. One, it has a roll of, a roll of found film in it, 110 film, and it is Kodak Gold. So it was the newer 110 from the 90s, probably not from the 70s, that old Kodacolor stuff that's hard to get images from. So that's fully exposed, I believe, right? Yep, it's on the take-up side. The only thing wrong with it is the little latch is missing from the door, but it's not really a problem. You just kind of pull it down. But the little button here, but you can use the little clickies. The other reason why I got it is I like this strap. You guys remember these? I don't know, it's metal. These little straps that snap on. Those things are pretty awesome. I don't know that you could get one of those for $3. Little hand strap. What do you call that? It's like stainless steel, but it's like that little snake feel to it. There's the 3 reasons why I got that. So you could say I paid $1 for each reason. $1 for the camera, $1 for the roll of found film, and $1 for the strap. That's a pretty good deal. I just had a look. That's cool. Lomography just released a new. Yeah, I saw that. They send me their little press releases, and those are cool little 110 cameras. In fact, they have all kinds of new 110 film that I want to pick up a couple rolls. Develop the 110 in black and white. Yeah, I thought about doing that, but luckily I'm getting. This one. I'm doing a whole bunch for a customer right now, and hers is really old. It's like 17 or 18 rolls, and she has the stuff from the late 70s. It's the Kodacolor 2, which they discontinued in early 80s. And I'm doing it in C41, and it's coming out really rough. But I am getting images out of it. So this one, I think you're right, Katie. I may try this in black and white. I have a bunch of these found film that I've gotten over the years that I haven't processed yet. So I might do those in black and white. I think it's much safer. Chain straps, like the Minox camera. Yeah, they are. They are just like that. The box chain. Yeah. I just love these little straps. I only have a couple of them, so when I saw it, I just had to. 110 is awesome. Love those little Minoltas, like the shrunken SLR. Those are really cool. Really cool. And they have interchangeable lenses. Is that what you're talking about, Rimjet? The little lenses you can change out. I want to get one of those kits. I have a Minolta. It's funky looking Minolta 110, but it's not the one you're thinking of. You're thinking of the cool one that you can. It comes in a kit, like different lenses and everything. What are we at? Hour and 5 minutes. Lomo Tiger 110 and 110 black and white is nice. Have you ever shot that, Katie? Has anybody used any of the Lomo, the 110 Lomo films from Lomography? I'm really interested in getting a couple. Success. The deck is done. I really need to build a deck on the back of my house. We have a back porch, and then you walk out, and it's just dirt. Deck is done. Congratulations. I can't think of anything else that I really needed to. I know it was, not everything was film related today. I did want to kind of catch up with everybody and let you know that we are back, and we will be streaming again, barring any, the little silly things that pop up, but we are back to Sundays again. Matthew says, I have a few rolls of Lomo 110 film, but haven't had a chance to shoot or develop it yet. Get on it, Matthew. We want to know. Katie says yes. That's what you're talking about? The little Minolta. Wait, no. You should do a 2-hour live when we hit 50 live streams. I might just do that. Katie, yes to what? I'm losing it. You have shot the Lomography film. I think that's what you're saying. Pentax Auto 110 is a great small vintage 110. Looks like Jeffrey. That's the one I'm thinking of, and I think that's the one that Remjet is talking about. Those are cool cameras. I'd like to get one. They're kind of pricey. I'll ask a 60mm forum about the roller issue on the projector. Yeah. So I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to see everybody's shining avatars. I'm sorry I was gone so long. Thank you guys for sticking with me. I really appreciate it. I have a found film video that will be coming up this coming week. It's going to be a fun one. Knock Top, it was a good time hanging. Thanks for sharing some of the fun. Absolutely. And thank you for hanging with me, Dave. I really had a lot of fun. Really want to do it again. I want to do a meetup one of these days. If anybody is in, I want to say Central America, but that's not where I'm at. Central part of the U.S. Maybe it would be kind of fun. I don't know. Or maybe everybody can just come to Florida. We are glad you're doing well and back in form. Thanks, Mike. Thank you, Jeffrey. Oh, Bonnie, that means goodbye? And hey, ja. Hey, ja. Had a great time as usual. I'm glad you're back. Thank you, Barry, for popping in. It's always a joy talking to you, my friend. It's a bit trick for me. Oh, Lori, you're still here. Love you. Thank you. Been fun. Katie, thank you so much for coming. Radios is the same. I got to remove C-clips and put a roller on, but I need to visit that. You know how to do it. Come here, young lady. She wants to say goodbye. See you next week, Gordon. Bye. Cheers to Remjet.
Bye, Aunt Lori.
Oh, it means bye, Bonnie. Bye, Aunt Lori.
Bye, Aunt Lori.
Guys, we will see everybody next Sunday. I promise-ish. You all. Say, we promise-ish you.
We promise.
Ish. Because if something comes up, we can't, right? But nothing's coming up, is it? Cheers. Bye-bye. Yep. Great stream again. Thank you, Russell. Next go around, Jeffrey. Guys, I'll see you guys all next Sunday.